Wow, that's a huge grid. Huge grid of a Honda Cadet. Whoa. That was aggressive, but nice. Right, hi everyone, and welcome back to Internet Racing School, or how I like to say it, IRS Wolf, my channel. And today, guys, I'm visiting another karting circuit, which is called Hunt Kart Racing Club. You know what, I visited this circuit 11 years ago and I've never been here again, and today I decided to come back here and to do another video for my project Lion King. So today about Hunt Kart Racing Club. So guys, as usually, we're gonna go and find out as much as possible information about this circuit and about this event, because this is a club championship. So we're gonna find out more information, what's happening here, what type of the go-karts we have here, and also racing Lion. Let's go.
It's time to turn off the light and make loud music. We just start the lion and just do our thing.
What's your name?
Lucas Romanik.
Lucas, listen, tell me, how long you doing go-karts?
I've been doing go-karts for 2 years now.
2 years?
Yeah.
And today we are the Hunt Kart Racing Club, yes?
Yeah.
What's happening here? What kind of championship?
We're just having a winter series. This is the last one, I think. Or the last one in the normal championship. So.
Oh, so this is winter series?
We're just start, so it's on the border of winter series and normal series.
So this is the end of normal series and start of the winter series?
Yeah.
Have you done the whole season, or?
No, we haven't done the whole season in X30, but we've done the whole season in another class that we've done.
Oh, which one you've done?
We've done Tyro.
Which one?
Tyro.
Tyro?
Yeah.
What is that? Can you tell me?
It's like a two-stroke racing thing, and we have tyres for the whole season, so it's all like equal playing field.
So Tyro, is that the name of the engine or is the name of the class?
It's the name of the class.
Of class. And
Yeah.
what engine they use there?
We use a two-stroke 95cc engine.
95cc?
Yeah.
Got it, mate. Listen, and how often you've been here at Kimbolton?
Yeah, this is my first time here, so...
First time? This is what I need. Tell me your opinion about the Kimbolton circuit. What you think? What type of circuit is this?
I like the track. It's nice and flowing, like some bits. And some bits are hard braking, so it's good for learning the car and stuff.
So you have a fast bit and you have a slow bit where you have to use a lot of brakes.
Yeah.
And how are you doing today? How is your results?
Yeah, we've been doing all right because seeing this is our first time, and been getting some low quick time. So yeah.
Listen, because you're here first time, is it difficult to learn this circuit?
Yeah, especially because it was raining in the first part, so had to evolve around the rain and stuff like that, and learn the wet lines and stuff.
But now you use a dry line?
Yeah.
On the dry tires?
Yeah.
Mate, thanks a lot for all information, and good luck today.
Thanks.
We are disappear. Put your hands up in the air. Breathe it down. Give me all your sound. Put your hands up in the air. Breathe it down. Give me all your sound. Your sound. Your sound. Your sound. Your sound. Your sound. Give me all your sound.
Right, guys, here we are. I am inside of the Croc Promotions kart pavilion, and just next to me, what's your name?
Drew Davidson.
Joe Davidson.
Yeah.
Mate, can you tell me first of all what's happening here today at the Hunt Kart Club?
Well, This month I've got to fight for second in the championship.
For second?
Yeah. But
Between first and second place?
no, for second, third, and fourth.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
And then how many points you need?
I've got 15 points on second and third now, but I've just got to be consistent throughout the weekend, basically.
Maybe, but I can see that you feel very confident. You're a confident driver.
I'm okay, but then I had a collision in it, and I came second last in the recent race. But then, obviously, like it's racing. Everything, it happens all the time to everyone. But yeah, there is sometimes that you can feel really confident, but then I guess one bad race and it can knock confidence right off.
Got it, mate. But you know what? I think if something happened, you still have to carry on. You have to fight for your positions.
Because there's no point in having one bad race and then leaving for the weekend. You've still got 3 or 4 races to redeem yourself.
Oh, so if you stay calm, everything's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Mate, and what class are you in?
I'm in the X30 mini class.
X30 mini class. It's
Yeah.
actually something like a junior class, isn't it?
Yes. It's
Similar.
It's a restricted junior class, basically.
Oh, restricted junior class.
Yeah.
Got it. And tell me a little bit about the Kimbolton circuit. What type of circuit is that?
It's a long circuit,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very flowing as well. You can't just bang in a good lap and then have a slow lap. You're sort of in a rhythm.
Listen, I can see, I've been watching from outside, yeah, and I can see that the drivers are very smooth and precise on the brakes, you know? Because at the some circuits, I could see that people not slamming on the brakes, but they can lock up, you know?
Yeah.
On this one, it's a different story.
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel around this
Well,
circuit.
it's the same as most circuits. It's a very bumpy track. So going into the bus stop, it's really sketchy. You've got to sort of, it's a straight, and then there's a kink in the straight just as you turn. So then you've got to turn late, and then it's bumpy through the bus stop. So then sort of point the cart and go.
Listen, and how many times you've been at Kimbolton?
Well, I started racing here in October last year, so probably 15 times-ish. But
15 times?
Yeah, I've been racing here this
Is
year.
your home circuit?
No, my home circuit's Wilton Mill, because I live in Northampton, but...
Oh,
yes.
Wilton Mill.
Yeah.
I've been there, nice
Yeah.
circuit.
Yeah.
Listen, and how difficult for you to learn this circuit?
Well, it took me probably until about maybe March, April to get it bang on.
So how many weeks is that was? Or how many days?
Probably maybe 4 or 5 months, but...
4 or 5 months?
So,
To be proper good?
Yeah.
Put your hands up in the air, breathe it down, give me all the sound. Put your hands up in the air, breathe it down, we're disappear. Put your hands up in the air, breathe it down, give me all the sound. Put your hands up in the air, breathe it down, give me all the sound. Put your hands up.
Excuse me, sir, what is the name of the team?
TWM, Tim Wilson Motorsport.
Team Wilson Motorsport.
Tim Wilson Motorsport. You got it.
And you only on the TKMs? You work with the TKMs?
Yeah, well, Tim Wilson Motorsports do other karts as well.
The other cars as well?
Yeah.
I'm Daniel Burgess, racing senior TKM.
And can you tell me a little bit about Kimbolton circuit? When you're driving around with the TKM, how you find this circuit?
Yeah, I really enjoy the track actually. It's really good for racing these karts. It's really good, lots of overtaking and that. And
What type of circuit is this?
uh,
Is that like a fast circuit or slow?
it's quite a flowing circuit.
Flowing.
Yeah, it's fairly quick.
And
So,
with the TKMs, because I know that TKM doesn't have a clutch.
yeah,
You don't have a clutch. Yeah?
I do.
Oh,
on
you
mine.
do?
Yeah.
Ah, so you actually something like the same like a Rotex.
Yeah.
Aha. And anyway, a little bit about the Kimbolton circuit. How difficult to learn this circuit?
I think it's not that hard to learn. It's just takes a while to really master it, I think.
And
So-
how many times you've been here?
Quite a few now, probably best part of 10 times. So.
Did you feel straight away confident here, or it took you time?
No, it took me some time. I
Some
started
time.
here quite early on
Uh-huh.
in my racing, so it's taken me some time to sort of get used to it and get more into it, but I'm there now.
Listen, and because this circuit has lots of complex corners, like S's, then you have, I think it's called bus stop, yeah?
Yeah, the
when
bus
the three corners in a row, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, for the drivers beginners, yeah, because my channel is mainly for the drivers beginners.
Yeah.
What is the best way to learn this circuit? How to start? Is that better to start slower or try full speed?
Yeah, I think definitely watching some of the more experienced people, learning off them, because some of the corners you don't quite drive how you would think.
Yeah.
So following or looking at what the fast people are doing really helps. It really helped me anyway.
So for beginning, watching from outside, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
And then try to follow them.
Yeah, and then try to learn from that, and then build from there. Really, yeah.
Nice one, mate. And oh, sorry, let's throw. And can you tell me how is your results today?
The first heat was really good. I got second in that. Then the second heat not so well. We had a bit of a crash and ended up, I think, about 20th in that. So been a bit mixed today. So.
And were you in total in championship?
I'm not racing the championship this year. I've just come to have a bit of fun here in the off season. So.
And get some practice.
Yeah, very much.
Cool, mate.
So.
Mate, thanks a lot for this information, and have a good day today.
Okay, cheers. No
Cheers,
problem.
mate. Thank you.
Bye.
You don't have to be there, do you? No. No, no. I don't
Maybe a surgeon to do it.
Sorry, mate. Do you have a time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can we talk to you a little bit?
Yeah, you can do.
Cool, nice one. Guys, here we go. I have another driver. What's your name?
Connor Kearney.
Connor, and you race for the team?
TWM.
TWM.
Yeah.
Mate, first of all, tell me, how are you doing today?
Really good. We started 11th in the first qualifying and we came 3rd. And then we started 12th in the last one and came 5th, I think it was. So we're starting 2nd for the final.
Listen,
So that's good.
how is that to gain so many positions? Is that happening at the first lap, or you consistently do it through the whole race?
Yeah, it happens throughout the race. You get most of the places in the first lap, but you just got to slowly pick your way forward.
Why the first lap is so important? Can you tell me?
It's just like getting into the right place on the track, if you see what I mean. So you don't want to be behind someone that's going to hold you up too much, and so you want to have a bit of a gap, but obviously you don't want the people in front to pull away. You need to have the right people in front of you, and you want to get past the people you don't want to be in front of you.
Got it. And listen, today we have a championship, club championship, Hunt Kart Racing Club Championship, yeah?
Yeah.
And you do this? You do the whole season?
No, I haven't this year. No.
Oh, so you just turn up for this race?
Yeah.
And a little bit about the Kimbolton circuit. What type of circuit is this?
It's quite abrasive, so it does eat at the tyres quite a lot, but it's good for this class because it's very focused on TKM and the tyres work very well around here.
Exactly this circuit?
Yeah, because...
is that because of the layout, because of the circuit corners?
Yeah, also that, and the grip that's on the track, because we get these tyres go around it a lot because it's like sort of like a test track for the karts. So yeah, it's very grippy, and it's good.
On TKMs, how often you should change the tyres?
I guess once every race. It depends what your budget is, really. You don't have to have one every race, but I think it's just about being cautious.
Let's say for practice session you can use a used one, yeah?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Mate, and the best way to learn, like for the drivers beginners, what you can say, the best way to learn Kimbolton circuit?
I would say do the TKM festival, do all the club rounds, I guess, and for next year there's going to be a British Championship round here.
Super 1?
Well, not Super 1, it's a different British Championship. It's the MSA one. I would do the pre-round for that because obviously we're all going to be here, all the top ones at the British Champs. So I think that's the best way to learn, is just put yourself against the fastest people and see how you...
So put yourself in a race and
see how you get on.
See how you get on.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate. And listen, what championship you do this year?
I did the British Championships this year, and...
When you're saying British Championship, which one? Is that Super 1?
This is Super 1 this year.
Super 1 this year.
Okay.
And what class have you been?
I've been in TKM.
TKM?
Yeah, junior TKM.
Tell me, how was your result?
Really good. We got 5th. We got
Fifth?
fifth in the British Champs,
Wow.
yeah. that's why we're allowed to use the number 5 on our kart.
I've seen this was a lot of TKMs this year at
Yeah.
the Super One, because
Yeah.
I visited a few rounds and it
Yeah.
was really good.
It's a really popular class, TKM.
And in general, a little bit about your racing history, where you started, when you started, and
Right. I started when I was 7, and I started in Coma Cadets, and then we did a few years in that. We got quite good in that. We won a championship at Risington. Then we moved into IAMIs. We did all right in that, but it was the team thing. Like, you had to pay a lot for teams,
Oh, really?
and it was really hard competing against those. And then we moved into junior TKM 2 years ago, and first year we just did club races,
Yep.
and we got to the front in those. We started getting podiums and stuff like that, and then we did British Championships in 2017. And we got 13th in that. That was our first year, and then this year we've done it again, and obviously we got 5th. So.
Nice one, mate. And
Yeah.
what is your future plans? What are you aiming in motorsport?
Well, next year I'm hoping for the British Championships.
With the TKMs?
Yeah, with the TKMs, and then hopefully moving into cars. It's just about the budget, really.
Single seaters or budget one?
Yeah, I guess single seaters. Yeah.
Single seaters.
Yeah.
Nice one, mate. Mate, thanks a lot for all this information. It was really nice and amazing, and good luck today.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Put your hands up. And then we will smile until neon sign, watching starlight, and that's till we die.
Here you go, guys. Now I am inside of the team Precision, and just next to me my I think the best follower, YouTube subscriber. Mate, what's your name?
Zach Oates.
Zach. Listen, mate, first of all, tell me how you're doing today.
Yeah, doing good. We've had 2 4th positions.
fourth.
Consistent, but we're going to be starting 5th in the final. Still in contention, so we're looking good.
Do you do this championship from the beginning, or are you just visiting this round?
Just visiting, couple rounds, just win the
Listen,
series.
but I know in the past you've done the other championships. Tell a little bit about that championships.
Yeah, we've done championships like Shennington Kart Club.
Yeah.
We did well in that, but we missed 1 too many rounds, but which caused us to not get a top 3. But it was still a good championship, and also we did the British Championship.
The Super One.
Yes.
And what class you was in? TKM.
Yeah, Tune TKM.
TKM.
Yes.
Nice one. They're making you laugh, yeah? Listen, how was in the Super One? How was your results?
Yeah, they're alright. We had a lot of non-finishes though, which
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it engine problem or
just any difficult
accidents?
Yeah, accidents, problems.
In Super One, it's a
Yeah,
regular.
but we still got 6th in the end. Championship.
Really?
Yeah, so that was good.
That's
Yeah.
that's really good, because TKM grid was really big.
Oh, it was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Mate, about Kimbolton.
Yes.
How many times have you been here?
I've been here a fair amount of times. Definitely, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this circuit. What type of circuit is this?
I'd say it's more of a fast and flowing circuit.
Fast and flowing?
Yeah, definitely.
So what type of driving? Is that more smooth, more aggressive?
I say for like half circuit, very smooth, and then for like the odd corner, you got to be quite aggressive to get through there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to keep up the speeds.
What is overtaking? Because there's a lot of overtaking points here, and I've been watching from outside. On
Yes.
overtaking, drivers are really aggressive. They're getting inside,
Yes.
late on the brakes.
Yeah.
Why is that? Is that because the circuit has long straights?
Yeah, loads of long straights around there. I think there's 4 long straights,
4.
which could cause obviously a lot of hard braking points and a lot of overtaking.
And these TKMs, are they direct drive or are they clutched?
They can be both. You can choose really. A lot. I think most of the TKM have gone for the clutch, but there is a few that have gone for the direct drive.
But you use
I use a clutch. Yes.
clutch?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the TKM around Kimbolton, how you find these cars around Kimbolton?
Yeah, I think it's very suit. I think TKM definitely suit Kimbolton.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely, because they just, I don't know, just feel really
I know
good.
that the Kimbolton is actually, this is a circuit for TKMs.
Yeah.
The people with the TKM like this circuit.
Yeah.
Is that because of the layout or because of the corners? How do you think?
I think it's all a bit just the TKM, how the TKMs go through corners and everything suits the type of corners that are here and things like that.
Listen, and the other question, how long it took you to learn this circuit? I know that you're a professional driver, but when you came here first time, how long it took you to learn it?
Initially it can be quite hard, but then it can be quite easy to get good, but then it takes a bit of practice to get like to top level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if you master one circuit, you can be good at the other circuits.
Yeah, definitely.
And what would you suggest for the drivers beginners? What is the best way to learn circuit? Not only this one, but any circuit.
Just don't rush it. Really, just go with the flow.
So take it nice and easy, smooth, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
And then step by step build up the speed and braking points.
Yeah. Do it one at a time. Just don't do it all at once, otherwise you'll confuse yourself.
Correct, mate. Thanks a lot for all this information. It was really nice and amazing to see you again. Right, guys. At the moment, I am inside of a kart shop, which is at the Hunt Kart Racing Club. Yes. So, as I understand, this car shop, this is mobile car shop. You can move it everywhere.
Yes, it does move. Yes.
Yeah. First of all, what's your name, sir?
Mine is Richard.
Richard.
Lloyd, yeah.
And tell us a little bit about this kart shop, because as I understand, you're not only on this circuit situated.
No, we do Shennington as well.
Shennington as well.
Yeah.
And actually, at this kart shop, is that what name of the kart shop?
Spellfame.
Spellfame. Oh,
yeah.
Here we go. Spellfame Karting.
Yeah.
So people can find you not only on the circuit. You have a place.
Yeah, we're an online shop as well. Yeah.
Online.
So we
shop.
supply across the country. Any parts for any class.
So is that spellfame.co.uk?
It certainly is.
Guys, I will leave you a link in the description down below. So if you need any parts, you can go there and check it.
Indeed, you can.
Yeah. And a little bit about this kart shop. Actually, do you have everything here? What people need on a race day?
I'd like to think we do, but it's nigh on impossible. We stock, there's probably 30, 40,000 pounds worth of stuff on this truck, which normally we pride ourselves in getting people out of trouble somehow. We occasionally run out, but it's very rare. Very rare. We carry a lot of tyres, a lot of spares for all the major classes that race at the circuits we go to. People rely on us.
So mainly it's body parts and the wheels.
Yeah, we don't do race gear. There's too much choice in that. Whereas we try and we are stockists for Tony Kart parts, Talco parts, Birol Art parts, and all the major classes for engines, chassis, and there's a lot of generic parts on a chassis.
And you can supply parts for any chassis, like juniors, cadets, seniors?
Yes, but the trouble is there are probably 20 different manufacturers of karts out there today, and I can't stock all the parts for all of them, but we try and do the best we can with what I call the popular classes and the popular manufacturers. There are some obscure classes and obscure manufacturers that we just don't stock the parts for, unless it's a generic part like a track rod or a rose joint or a...
so there is some parts where different manufacturers have
unique parts. Yeah.
Unique parts.
Oh, every chassis has a unique stub axle. Every chassis has a unique set of brake pads. So we cannot. It's impossible to stock every part for everything. But most drivers tend to race the popular classes of chassis, which as in Tony Kart, as in Birol, as in CRGs, and we'll stock most of those parts for most cars. That's why we're good at what we do. We don't play at it, we do it seriously, and it takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of money to make sure people are sorted on that.
Yeah, and you have nothing with the engines. You don't.
Oh yeah, we stock all the engine parts for not engines themselves on the circuit.
Yeah, parts.
But yes, I mean. X30, for instance, is one of the biggest classes here. We stock pretty much all the spares for those. If anybody blows one up, I can't supply them with a crankshaft for one, but all of what I call the routine parts, they're going to need right the way down to sets of reeds, the seals. We stock all of those.
So, in case if people need any rare parts, the best way just to carry it with you.
Anybody that races a chassis that's not popular or is not particularly well represented needs to really bring their own bits, as long as it's a unique part. A unique part is a stub axle. A unique part is a set of brake pads. But again, most of the generic parts, bearings and stuff, we always stock those anyway.
Correct. Thank you very much for this useful information,
Anytime.
Sir. And as I can see, you can take a cash on the cards as well.
Yeah, we'll take it in payment any way you like. Beer, if it adds up to the right amount of money. Yeah.
Nice one, sir. Thank you very much for this information.
You're more than welcome.
Put your hands up in the air, bring it down, give me all your
Right, guy, and just now I'm next to the KR racing team, yes, and next to me, driver. Again, introduce yourself, mate.
I'm Oliver Behrman.
Oliver, listen, Oliver, first of all, tell me, how is the results today?
So at Kimbolton they do a mixed grid, so you don't do qualifying. So in the first race I started third, and I managed to win the first race, so I was happy with that. And then I started 18th in my second heat, and I managed to win that as well, so I was very pleased with that. Yeah.
From 18th?
From 18th, yeah, so I was very happy with that. And then in the final, yeah, in the final I started on pole position, and I just led the race from lights to flag, so
you led the race all the way to the finish?
Yeah, no one overtook me, so...
Mate, that is amazing, that is crazy. Listen,
Yeah.
when you're saying mixed grid, mixed between which categories?
So when I mean mixed grid, I mean you don't participate in qualifying, so what you do is, so for one heat you'd start near the front, so for example in my first heat I started in 4th,
okay,
and then in your other heat you start at the back because you have a front and a back, so it evens out, so everyone has an average grid position of the same, so it's all fair, and it just eliminates the need for qualifying.
So here today you have 2 heats and 1 final, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Got it, now I got it. So actually the one heat you're starting more to the front, the other heat you're starting more to the end.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now I got it, mate. Listen, and this is today we have Hand Kart Racing Club Championship.
Yeah, so they do a meeting every single month.
Yeah.
And you get points from every single race you do. And so for a heat you get 30 points, I think, and then for a final you get 60 points.
Oh,
so,
for the winning.
Yeah. So
got it.
So it goes down. For every position, it's 2 points less. So the winner would get 60, second would get 58, and so on.
Got it, mate. Yeah.
And then so the person with the most points at the end of the championship wins the championship trophy in every class. But this is the last round, so the winners are decided in this round.
Got it. And do you do the whole championship, or are you just visiting today?
This is my second round of the championship. I've only done last meeting and this meeting. I was busy for the other one, so I couldn't attend.
Tell me what you've done, because you said you've been busy. What you've done?
So I've done the British Championship, so all around the UK.
Is that the Super one?
Yeah.
Which category you've been?
Junior X30.
Junior X30.
Yeah.
Well, how is the results there?
We've had an up and down year. We've shown our pace, but at the same time, I've kind of struggled a bit. A few bad decisions on my end.
What you can say about the KR cars, because I follow them on Instagram, I follow them on the Facebook, and I see that they're really
winning
good
a lot of races. Yeah. So they're Ash and Martin. They know what they're doing. They know their stuff. They've got a good knowledge of the team. They've been working with karts like this for years and years. So and they've got a lot of successful drivers working with them as well. So yeah, they do well as a team.
So if someone looking for a team to race with, you can recommend KR?
Yeah, KR Sport are a very good team, and I would definitely recommend them.
Guys, all the details I will leave you in the description down below. Let's continue. So you've done the British Championship this year. Anything else?
I also did Little Green Man Championship, which is
what is that?
It's another British Championship, but it's not as big, and it's basically just follows around the tracks that the British Championship follows. So it's it's basically a warm-up event for the British Championship to prepare me for it. So yeah, that's good.
That's and you use the same class?
Yeah, same class, same car.
Junior Xperia?
Yeah.
And how was your result in a Little Green Championship?
Little Green Man, we did really well, to be fair. We had a few podium finishes, but I think next year we're going to do a lot better in it, because I've had improvements out the year, and I've learnt a lot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next year.
Nice one, mate. Listen, and tell me a little bit information about the Kimbolton circuit. What type of circuit is this? How would you describe this circuit? So Kimbolton's a very fast-flowing circuit. It's quite long as well. So it's probably one of my favourite tracks, because there's a lot of fast corners. So that's what makes it a really enjoyable track. Today layout, which they use today, this is the same layout which they use at Super 1?
Yeah, they use this layout at Super 1, but there's 3 layouts in total. So Yeah, there's a longer layout, there's a shorter layout, and then there's an even shorter layout. So at the moment, like, they usually just run the medium layout, but yeah, they can go shorter and longer.
Mate, can you virtually take me through the racing line, through the best racing line around the Kimbolton, starting from start finish? So when you let's say when we approach the right-hander, just say we approach on the left-hand side, braking, turning in, yeah?
Yeah, so
let's go.
You want to approach the corner, the first corner on the outside.
On the left-hand side?
Yeah, on the left-hand side. Brake nice and late, apex the corner, like right at the curb, and then again run wide on the exit. And
so
then,
it's a late apex or a middle apex?
Probably a middle apex.
Middle apex.
Because it's one of the slowest corners on the track, so yeah, more middle apex.
Got it.
Because it's a slower corner. Then you have a right, left, right chicane type thing.
Yeah.
So through the first right, you want to get a nice late apex to open you up for the fast left-hander, and then you can carry a lot of speed through the left-hander and then go over the curb on the right-hand side. Then you come down a short straight into the boot. So it's like a left-right chicane.
Yes.
So you go in like middle of the track, you get over the curb on the inside, and then like middle of the track in between the two corners. Then you want to get nice and close to the curb through the right-hander, and then run like middle of the track on the exit. Because if you run too wide, it doesn't do very good for the. There's a double left-hander afterwards, and you need to carry a lot of speed through it. So you need to be nice on the outside of the track for the double left, so you can take it flat out because you're carrying quite a lot of speed. And then you go into a double right-hand corner called Dan Weldon. So you apex right in the middle of the first right-hander, and then you run out to about 3/4 wide, and then you apex again.
So two apexes.
Two apexes, yeah. And then you got the exit. You want to run. So there's a rumble strip. You want to literally get your wheels like right close to the edge of the rumble strip, almost up against the grass. And then you've got a nice long straight, which leads into a really fast left-hander, which is probably one of my favourite corners on the track. So it's a nice fast left-hander, and it's off camber as well, which means the track is kind of against you. So you're going through a left-hander, and it's like off to the right like this.
So it's pushed you to the outside.
Yeah, so yeah, it's really difficult to get the kart in, but you need to carry a lot of speed through it, and you need to make sure you don't run too wide on the exit, because the rumble strip falls away from you, and you end up, if you run wide onto the concrete, then your kart bottoms out, and that's not very good. So then you have another short straight into the last corner, which is a nice tight hairpin, similar to the first corner. So what you do is you go from about 3/4 wide, and you want to get a really nice late apex to get the best exit, so that you can get, because you've got a really long start finish straight afterwards.
And you have like a small left kink to the start
Yeah,
finish.
we have the small left kink, and you just get nice and close up to that curb, but yeah, that's not much of a corner, to be honest.
Nice one. Mate,
Yeah.
thanks a lot for all this
That's
information.
okay.
And a little bit, the last question, what is your future in the motorsport? What are you thinking about?
So I've been racing since I was 6, and I've like been doing this for a long time, and I've tested a race car, Ginetta.
Oh, the Ginetta Junior?
It's Ginetta Junior, that's correct.
Amazing.
Yeah, I did 2 days in it, and I think next year that's where, not next year, in 2020 that will be where I'm going. Next year I'm going to be racing Junior again, because I'm only 13. I'll be doing the Euro Series, so all around Europe, and I'll also be racing in Super 1, the Motorsport Championship I think it's called.
Brilliant.
So yeah, this.
Mate, thanks a lot for all this information. I wish you good luck in all your starting in the Ginetta and in everything. Right guys, so here it is. This is it for today. This is all information about the Hunt Kart Racing Club or Kimbolton Karting Circuit. I've got as much as possible information. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the track walk because the race started very early, and we don't have any lunch break here. Here you go, this is the start of one of the finals. Yeah guys, so this is it for this video. I'm gonna go and watch the finals, I'm gonna enjoy it, and for you, I'll see you at the next video. See ya!